Dear Santa, you are a ass nigga. I heard.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, grandmother, you mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer!
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, guys. I'm Mr. Blitztech.
Revenue GS,
Show one further to Cyber Nerds.
and welcome to the Boondocks Season 1 Episode 7 review, a Huey Freeman Christmas. Now, if you want to be nice and all that, by all means subscribe. And if you don't want to miss the madness of our full watch-alongs, head over to patreon.com/the Cyber Nerds and select the right tier for you. Gentlemen, Christmas. Actually, before we get started, just a little recap. It's Christmas time, and there is like different versions of Christmas being shown on this episode. Which one you guys want to dive in first? Huey's, Riley's, or Jasmine's?
I don't know, bruv. I just, like, the whole Christmas thing kind of baffles me, innit?
Yeah.
Not baffles me, like, obviously, I get Jasmine's Christmas, innit?
Yeah.
This is the Christmas that she's been told about. Mm-hmm. This is the Christmas that is on television. You know what I'm saying?
Coca-Cola adverts.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola Christmas. I feel it and I understand it. You get me? But, like, Huey is the realist, innit?
Yeah.
He lives in a universe where it's like man's basing his life off of what's happened in the history, being educated on where these things come from, and you know what I'm saying, and getting his message out there to the masses. And then Riley's doesn't even like.
He's on the other side of what's her face?
Of Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Oh, I don't know if he's on the other side. I feel like Riley's right in the middle.
No,
Where
as
it's
in like I feel like you got Jasmine, wakes up Christmas Day.
There's presents under the tree. Yeah.
Riley wakes up Christmas, nada.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But I still think Riley believes in Riley believes in Santa, because if he didn't believe in Santa, he wouldn't have that energy towards Santa.
He just doesn't get the same.
You get me? That's what I'm saying. Like he's on Jasmine's side, but he's just a broke kid. Do you know what I'm saying? Whose parents couldn't afford enough money to give man the deception. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because if Perry and Huey's parents had peas and did the whole Christmas thing, Huey would probably still be the same way, but Riley might have a different outlook. Do you get what I'm saying? Because Riley's more into what's going on. He's the kid who messes around with the popular kids. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about for me personally, because it's mad. Because it's like my parents never like we grew up with a Christmas tree, and like
Damn, you guys were well off.
No.
Christmas tree.
Bruv, man had the same Christmas tree for like 25 years, bro. Like, the thing just went back in the box. It went like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, man had the Christmas tree, and this is like with my mum, innit? Like, so I felt like my mum did bare stuff to kind of integrate with UK society, whereas my dad is icy for that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, we might try to get a present or two, but like, there was no Santa, you know what I'm saying? Like, on no part, even with my mum's part, like, obviously my mum's African, innit? She ain't telling me no white man's coming through the chimney to drop no presents under the tree. We're going, picking up presents, going home, wrapping them ourselves, putting them under the tree, and a man can't touch it for 2 weeks until it's Christmas Eve. Do you know what I'm saying?
Get over.
Bruv, like, you just said man was well off.
You go pick up.
That's what it is.
You go pick up your present, wrap it up, look at it for 2 weeks.
Fam, that's what was going on, innit? So it's like
different, bro.
And it's mad because now, as an adult, like my brothers don't celebrate Christmas at all. Do you get what I'm saying? But me personally, like, I don't have anything against celebrating. Like, for me, it's always like, I don't see it as, oh, we need a Christmas tree, we need present under the tree. But I always see it as a time that we can always come together and spend time together. Not because it's Christmas, because for some reason the rest of the universe are in Christmas, and this is just always a chunk of time where people usually don't have to go to work.
Cool.
You get me? So it's a bit of a madness for me. So like, me personally, do I celebrate Christmas? I can't say yeah, but I'm not against it.
You got a
Like,
Christmas hat?
huh?
You got a Christmas hat?
No. I ain't got a Christmas hat. Like, what you mean, like a Father Christmas
Yeah.
hat? No.
Sam,
What have you?
I got one. I'm just asking, innit? I'm just asking questions, bro. You.
Well,
Go on. Christmas.
yeah, Christmas. Like in a sense, I say I do celebrate, innit? Because I get the Christmas tree, get the decorations, and like Joe's saying, for me, even though it is celebrating Christmas, I find it as a time to go spend with people because, like, schedules are busy, and that is a particular time in the year where everyone is just free in it. So, yeah, in a sense, I celebrate Christmas. So,
Yeah.
it makes life a bit easier. Get presents, just hang out, see how everyone's doing, go see people you won't see on a regular basis, and
Yeah. I'm like the Scrooge, innit? I'm like the Scrooge of the family because, like, so my Christmas as a youth was like, it's more like what you're saying, like a time where the whole fam gets together. And that was the biggest thing for us. It wasn't, like, there was no Christmas tree. It was just like cousins and family members from different parts of Lisbon would come in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where the biggest sleepovers, like cousins, would be that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, playing around, going to bed late, waking up, they're still there playing and all of that, innit? But like, growing up, to me, it was just like, because I just don't celebrate anything that's
pagan holiday.
it's not just pagan, bruv. Like, bruv, you name it. Easter, Valentine's Day. Like, because to me, like, even as a young adult, yeah, like my teenage years, like with Valentine's, like all the girls be like, oh yeah, do you wanna buy this or go out? And I'm like, fam, like, am I just gonna pay like double the price for something on that particular day where you can just wait for it to die down and get the thing? So for me, I use these holidays to get upper hand on anything like that you usually buy for either regular price or that people are paying over. So like, I'll wait for Christmas to be done, like, so I don't know, January, and just buy stuff on sale, innit? Because to me, the way I see it is like, bruv, you're just using the thing to gain capital. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, even on this episode where they're talking about, oh, these man, Christmas was a pagan holiday where all these man was like doing bare crud, and then that the Christians or whatever the church was against it and they banned it. But somehow, someone in the office was like, raw, let's put this guy in red, let's give him a nice little thing, give him a little belly because, looks all fluffy in that. Throw a little snow, maybe a little product here and there. Boom! Do you know what I'm saying? And just make a whole thing out of it.
Bro.
And the way I look at it, especially like, when I came to England, I was like, raw, man. Like, people are going in, like, buying presents and that. Because obviously where I was from, there was never that kind of traffic or buzz around Christmas like that. So I'm seeing people like just paying bare ones, shopping bears, but I'm like, fam, like, I see you in school, but you're broke as me. So to me, it's like people, obviously growing up, I'm seeing that, I've clocked that people put themselves into debt to get these presents for the youth and tell them it's some next white man. Like, that to me, like, if you can afford it, that's cool. Like, if you're a Jasmine, that's cool. But if you're O'Reilly and you're doing that on a modern day, that is tapped, fam. That is nuts.
It 100% is tapped, 1000%. But you also got to think of, like, and this comes down to like just cold intelligence, bruv. There's kids coming home who are broke, telling their parents about, oh, all my friends are getting this for Christmas. My friends are talking about this for Christmas, that for Christmas. And the issue is the parent who is not educating their kid on, one, Christmas ain't real, two, consumerism, and all of these things. That's why that parent, because of that lack of maybe intelligence, lack of knowledge, maybe they don't know themselves. And then that pressure the kids putting on them, which is working in reverse, you know what I'm saying? That's a reverse energy that, you know what I'm saying? Your kids shouldn't be dictating what's happening in the house, talking about Christmas. Because you're not then, like, giving a kid the knowledge, you then have to. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They then have to go broke to settle this need, which is mad, because when this kid grows up, the cycle continues and continues to be a drama unless the kid gets some sort of knowledge from somewhere else and then breaks that cycle, fam.
You see, and because of exactly what you're talking about, the way I give presents to my nephews and nieces is completely different. Like, so when it comes Christmas time, they're not getting anything off me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going out there. I've made that mistake in the past with like my siblings. You know, you get that first little paycheck. Yeah, let me get this and that. But growing up, and obviously, again, it's the overtime of growing up and clocking these things that got me where I am when it comes to thinking of these things. And it's like, my nephews and nieces, I'm getting them presents what I feel like it. Instead of you just thinking, I don't want you to think uncle's hard working money is some next vision of some next man like putting under the tree for you. Nah, brother, that's not how it works for me. Do you know what I mean? So it's just the whole consumerism and this whole holiday. It's a nice holiday. I think it's the best holidays that we have on planet Earth. But going into debt and spending all this money, brother, for me, because of my growing up, I can't do that. But I see like friends and family members doing that, and it just takes it away from how Christmas was for us, where it wasn't about the presents, it was about us coming together and having fun, to now you just putting the spotlight, it's the presents.
No.
Tapped. Is there anything else on this episode?
The vision.
Oh, okay, so now that we've gone from presents and all of that, Yuri's vision.
Bro. I find that part of the episode so mad, yeah. And it happens a lot just in general. In fact, just both ways, how someone has a vision of how they want to portray, obviously anything in life, whether it be a film, a game, a story by a comic book, whatever, and they point out, and then the people who are producing it love it. But then there's the other side of the audience where they're like, this how we haven't seen something like this before, you man gotta change it.
Man, it's still...
The whole, if you're going to say Man of Steel, you might as well say the whole DCEU. Bro.
That's what I mean. But that's what I mean. It happens both ways though, because there's DC where it happened with them, and then there was the whole Sonic thing, where that looked ugly, and we're like, that's not our Sonic.
And then they changed it. Did they make it better?
Yeah.
Did it become better? Okay.
Yeah. And then people went and go and watched it.
Yeah, but the movie was still trash.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought people enjoyed it. I thought it made his money back and everything.
Did it?
I don't know. I didn't watch that
I heard
movie.
it was trash, bro. It looked trash, anyway.
Well, yeah. So that's why
Sonic looked better.
Well, yeah. There's those side of the coins where, like,
It works.
yeah, it's both where it works and it doesn't work, because there's some people who will constantly hear their audience. Oh, we don't like this, we don't like that. That's not our hero, our protagonist or whatever. They change it. It comes out, it's like, it's rubbish.
See,
Where they also hear them, that's not our hero, that's not our protagonist. They change it, it's like, oh yeah, this is what we actually want, and then it goes their way. But always listen to the audience. I think you say this all the time. Always listen to your audience, though, isn't...
Listen, the thing
right
is,
way about
yeah,
it.
I feel like studios, bro, it's such a dicey subject anyway, firstly. But like, basically, you can't listen to your whole audience, ever, because they're not creatives. Do you know what I'm saying? There may be some people in your audience that are creatives. You have to be able to discern who to listen to and who to not. You can only do that if you're actually involved in the thing you're producing or creating. And now someone might be like, how can you not be involved but you're creating a thing? There's bare film directors out there that once they started making movies, they stopped watching movies. That brings now a disconnect between you and your audience. Now, unless you're a bad boy director, like, whose vision is such a vision that you're only trying to talk to certain people who will see the vision, you may have an issue if you're creating movies for the masses. Now, someone who's making movies for the masses, like let's say a Michael Bay, yeah? No disrespect, I might be wrong about Michael Bay and all of this other stuff, yeah? But like, he's making movies for the masses, get me? I would say he's got a very big disconnect between the people who love Transformers and what he was making.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter because the studios behind his vision and the money that it's making from product placement and all that other stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's why Transformers is where it is today. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you've got to know. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to be in the thing as well as creating the thing at the same time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's all mad. But bruv, like, I just don't. I don't know, man. Some studios do it so well, and I believe some studios do it well because they've got that mix, bruv. They are listening to their audience, but they've also got people inside the thing who are the fans, who are creatives, and who know it. And Kevin Feige's one of those guys that you know is like that, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? But some like other people like. I'm not even gonna get it.
Not today?
Nah.
Not today?
Nah, bro.
Alright, cool. Look, yeah, another bang of an episode. Guys, jump in the comment section below and let us know your thoughts on all these subjects that we've spoken about. Vision, Yasmin, Riley, Huey, and everything else in life. And what do you feel about public holidays? How do you spend it? Is it about the product? Is it about the people? Is it about the time off that you can get? Or do you use it, such as myself, to, buy the cheapest stuff on earth? Because, we don't like to give up that money. But other than that, I'm Raven your GS.
I'm sorry, Mr. Blitztech.
Joe on Further the Cybernerds.
And we'll be seeing you guys next week.